All right, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. As always, we got to give praise and honor and thanks to the Most High God for bringing us through another day. And I'm happy to see everybody that's in the chat already. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure, if it's your first time, let me know where y'all coming from today. And also remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in to this channel. And today we are going back to where we started, so to speak. And that's with Javion Magee. Now, if you're new to the channel, in which I'm pretty sure everybody heard about the story by now, Javion Magee was found in Henderson, North Carolina, almost 2 months ago. On September the 11th, today is November the 12th. So we've been following this case, doing a lot of investigation independently, and we reached the point where, we think we have all the information that we need. So we're asking everyone to call the FBI hotline, in which I appreciate a couple of my sisters who called the hotline today. They're supposed to be sending me the recording of that. But that hotline number is 1-800-225-5324. 1-800-225-5324. Put that in the chat. It's the FBI hotline in which you can call and you can talk about this case. As the lady told me today, it seems like they were already aware of it. Of course, I've called. I know a few other people have called. But they also told me to call the SBI and the Internal Affairs Division of Henderson or Vance County. Now, I called both today. Now, I'm going to let you hear the first call. Well, actually, this is the second call. This is the second call to a Major Mitchell of the Vance County Sheriff Department. Now, we're going to hear him kind of stutter through some questions, and I advise everyone to call him, Sheriff Brain. I had another brother who was told to call back to Sheriff Brain after 2 o'clock. I had not heard from him, and you'll hear from the call. Like they transferred me to about 2 or 3 different people before I got this individual. And actually, in the midst of one of the calls, between the elevator music, you can actually hear them talking in the background. So, we're definitely going to stay on it. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get in here before I play that video, so I don't have to go through it that many times. But the video is very telling. Also, the call to the SBI is very telling, because if you remember, Sheriff Brain initially in his what you call that press conference. Initially in this press conference, he told everyone that he was calling the SBI in to help with the investigation. All right. So tell me, why did I call the SBI and they're acting like, I don't know. They don't know what I'm talking about. But there was a bright spot, because soon as I mentioned, and this is the SBI call, as soon as I mentioned it, I said, well, I'm calling about a case in Henderson, North Carolina. And the lady immediately said, is that Vance County? And I was like, yeah. She said, okay. Well, I'm gonna get you to the right person. Just when they answer the call, when you get transferred, make sure you press 1. And I did, but that let me know, okay, this case is reaching, where it needs to reach. And as well as you will hear Major Mitchell say the same thing. He pretty much told me that, you're going to hear the call. So I'm going to wait for a little while for to play the call. But, once again, This is a case that has a lot of open holes, a lot of red flags, a lot of inconsistencies, and it's just amazing of the brazen nature of this department. It's almost like a game, man. It's almost like a game. I just thought about this when I was about to come on live. It's almost like a game right now who's trying to protect their territory. They're trying to protect their territory, and they are willing to fight tooth and nail to allow anybody to come in this area and disrupt what they got going on. I'm gonna wait till about 25 more people get in, and then I'm gonna play the videos. About 225 people in here now. I'm waiting to 250. But just y'all, and I want y'all to help me analyze this video, because I know a lot of times I miss things when I'm talking, or I miss things when did you ask if the FBI was there? That's a question I asked, and you're going like it seems like if anybody is involved with this case, they should know these things. And so I asked a lot of questions that were particularly I thought if anybody of a case of this magnitude, everyone should know what is going on in the case. But as you will hear, that is not so. Justice for Javion, we still got to say his name. Actually, now, so I'm riding in my hometown, right? And I'm pulling into a parking lot, and I passed. I'm how somebody blocking the lane. So I'm trying to get by him. So I'm stopping. I'm looking at him like, yo, bro, you gonna let me in? So he pulled to the side a little bit out of the way, and so I pulled in, and so he rolled his window down. He was like, yo, bro, man, I appreciate what you're doing, right? So I know his brother. I don't know him, but he be tuning in. He was like, man, what's up with my boy Javion? You know what I'm saying? Like he actually know him. And I was talking to another family member, Javion, and he was talking about how, people be saying like, yeah, my Javion, like it's and to hear people say his name and talk about him, like people really feel connected to my brother. And I think that is once again his spirit, making sure that, we don't give up on it. So my brother was like, yeah, man, what's up with my boy Javion? Like he actually knew him. And so people have not forgot. People are still on this. A petition may be needed. Like I said, December the 2nd is a county commissioners meeting. Now that's the county commissioner. It happened in Vance County. So I am planning to go down there December the 2nd and speak to these leaders. And that meeting is at 6:00. So if anybody wants to go, we will meet up at a undisclosed location, and then we'll travel there on that December the 2nd. And if I'm not mistaken, it's a Tuesday or a Monday. So if anybody wants to attend, I think it's time to put some pressure on them, at least show out in numbers. But let me go ahead and play once again the introduction while I share this to social media. Then I'm going to come right back with this call to Major. He said he was Major Mitchell of the Vance County Sheriff Department, and I need y'all to help me. I need y'all to help me analyze this call. I need to know what y'all think.
From local stories to Wayne County news, get ready to dive into everything happening in North Carolina with Taylor House Publishing. Got a story to share? Shoot us an email at taylorpublishinghouse@gmail.com. If you're looking to publish your book or need some top-notch mentorship, we've got your back. Join the excitement with the one and only Richard Taylor, right here at Taylor House Publishing. Speak with Richard directly at 919-587-7782. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and invite your family and friends to watch.
From Wayne County to the Carolina coast, Taylor House brings the news you love most. Tune in on YouTube, don't miss a beat. Couple stories that keep you on your feet.
Taylor House, we got the scoop.
Taylor House Publishing.
All right, so here is the call with Detective Mitchell. So y'all listen closely to this call.
Vance County Sheriff's Office.
Yes. Can I have the Internal Affairs Division?
Hold on.
This is Sheriff Curtis Rain. Currently, I'm not in the office at this time. Please leave a message after the beep.
You may start your message.
All right, so that was the first call, right? That was the first call. Now you heard her say, well, I asked for the Internal Affairs Division because that's who they told me to call when I called the FBI, right? And so you heard the lady say, and I cut out the elevator music because last time I played the elevator music, they kind of struck my video. So it was a long wait. It was probably like a minute wait. And then instead of transferring me to the Internal Affairs Division, she transferred me to Sheriff Brand. So now I call again. Let's see what happens when I call again. Now, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that little noise in the background? Now, this call, they actually, they didn't answer the phone. They put me straight to elevator music. That's what you heard, a little bit of it before you heard them talking in the background. They sent me straight to elevator music. They didn't even answer the call. Of course, they probably know my number by now, but I thought that was strange as well. Let's go back to the call real quick. I just want y'all to hear a little bit of that real quick.
Hi, you have reached Major Satan with the Vance County Sheriff's Office. Please leave a detailed message, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. Thank you.
Now, that is the second person that he sent me to. You heard what he said, Major Staten. Now, why is that name important? Major Staten. Now, if you guys remember, Major Staten is the one who was charged with these crimes right here. Stephen Staten, 52. Embezzlement by a government employee and accessing a government computer to defraud, motor vehicle title fraud, and 4 counts of criminal conspiracy. Now, this happened in 2020, but they are still going to court for it, if I'm not mistaken. Staten and Patel was also charged with obstruction of justice, while Pittman was charged with extortion. Now, this is Major Staten, the one I have my cursor on right here. This is Major Steve Staten. He is still actually a sheriff. And so he out of, I don't know if he's out of, evidently he is, or he never went to jail. Because remember, Sheriff Brain stuck behind them. And I'll show you that article and I won't even show you the whole article, but let me see. Oh, okay. Now it's just giving me, but okay. So never mind that. We might get back to what's his name, Staten. But I just wanted y'all to see that is his guy. That is he got. You just got the notification. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all turn your notifications on. I think they playing with everything, but I see y'all in there. Appreciate y'all. So that's Detective Staten, who is a known extortioner, is a known conspirator, is a known criminal. So they send me to him. First, Sheriff Brain, who I understand is never in the office or in the streets. He works the court duty. Now they send me to a person who's been charged by the SBI, consequently, of several crimes. Now we're going to go to this other person they send me to. Let me bring that back up. Real quick.
It's the third time calling.
Now that's me talking to myself. I'm like, okay, this is the third time.
Mitchell.
Yes, is this the Internal Affairs Division?
Well, I'm the major. I can probably help you.
Yeah, how you doing, Mitchell?
I'm doing well. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I'm calling concerning the Javion Magee case.
Yeah.
I was told we called the FBI and the State Bureau of Investigation. And, when we reported our concerns with the FBI concerning the case, they told us to call the SBI and to call the Internal Affairs Division. And so, I'm just following their instructions about calling, concerning the, are you familiar with the Javion Magee case?
Oh, yes.
All right. So did y'all hear his demeanor when I said, are you familiar with the Javion Magee case? Oh, yeah. So that means he knows everybody's, he knows about this case. He should know the answer to every question I ask him if he is so familiar. Y'all heard how excited he got. Oh yeah. So I'm like, okay, that's another sign. Everybody knows about this case. Also, it might be another drawback because everybody is known or knows how to cover up when people are talking about it.
Okay, so we we've talked to several people. I'm with the family, and there was a couple of witnesses who said Javion Magee was beat up when he was found, and so we thought that was strange when the sheriff said
that's not factual.
You mean so the people who listed on the police report and the people that I've talked to is not factual?
That is what I'm saying. That is correct.
Oh, how do you know?
Because I was there.
Oh, you was there.
Yes.
You was there.
All right, so now he says he was there. Now remember on the police reports when I was talking to Sheriff Brain, only officer mentioned was Officer Labor, the Detective Labor, and I think Detective Bishop. Now, remember, I talked to somebody across the street from the store, and they said that only one car was there, and the ambulance came. So, this don't sound right to me, but I'm gonna continue with the call.
On the scene?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so why was the other guy who found them not listed on the police report, Mr. Claude? That's the one that we talked to.
Now, I'm not familiar with him. Is he the lawn care guy?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with him. Is he the lawn care guy? A little bit of stuttering there. He's not familiar. What do you mean you're not familiar with him? He's the one that was working there too. But I'm not familiar with him, but he's the lawn care guy. Basically, you just admitted that you are familiar with him. I'm not familiar with him, but is he the lawn care guy? You know he's the lawn care guy. You know, and so here the conversation continues.
Yeah, he's the other loan care guy, the loan care guy that the other gentleman was working for.
Well, if he's made that statement, he hasn't made it to us.
Well, yeah, he said he's told everybody, but nobody wanted to believe him.
He said that Javion Magee was beaten up.
Yes, and he said that to everyone out there, and also
he would need to call me, and I would need to meet him because that's the first I've heard of that. I'd be more than willing to meet him.
So,
all right. So did you hear what he said? Right? He would need to call me, and I would need to meet him. I would be more than willing to meet him. Now you gotta really listen to what he's saying. I want to meet him so I can intimidate him, so I can scare him, or possibly do something to him. You know, and he's going to use this tactic a couple of times in the call. Like, why? I need to meet him. That's right. Meet him for what? What do you want to meet him for? You need to be like I need to meet him. You know, I'll be more than happy to meet him, right? And so, here we go again. You know, with these same tactics when talking to me. Listen.
And so the report said a detective. Labor was on the scene.
Detective Labra, yeah.
Labra. So, yeah, so it didn't mention a Detective Mitchell. And then, of course, I spoke with Detective Bishop.
Yeah, I'm not a detective. I'm the major. And, of course, any incident like that, I'm going to stop in.
Oh, okay.
So he deflected when I said they didn't mention that. They didn't mention any other detective. He knew what I meant, but he deflected because, well, I'm not a detective. I'm a major. They didn't mention anybody else, but he deflected. Was like, well, any other incident, I'm going to stop in. No, you want to investigate. Why are you just stopping in, right? Here we go again.
You stopped in, and you know, people find it once again impossible for him to be sitting on the ground like that. And you know, I spoke with several investigators who say there's no way if he was struggling like that, because anytime that you asphyxiate yourself, you struggle, and there was no uprooting of the grass or the ground in that manner. And so there's just a lot of inconsistencies, and the family is also wondering where is his phone? When are we going to get his phone back?
Yeah, well, I would have to speak to investigations about that. I would assume it would be sooner rather than later. But let me.
So look, he said I would have to speak to investigations about that. I thought you was investigations. I thought you were an investigator. You know what I'm saying? And I figured it would be sooner rather than later. What do you mean sooner? It's been 2 months. This is already later, you know? But listen to what he says right here, though. Listen to what he says right here. This how I know, like they like a game, right? They like a game which uses intimidation, right? Listen to what he says to me.
Let me ask you something. Are you local? Is there somewhere that you and I can meet?
Why would you want to meet with me?
Apparently there's a lot of questions that you have.
Yeah. There's a lot of questions that a lot of people have. So
here's where we're at.
So did you hear what he said? No, he said, "Are you local? Is there any way we can meet? Like, why you want to meet with me? Because it seems like there's a lot of questions you have. That means why are you questioning me? You ain't got no business questioning me. So let me meet you and show you. You know what I'm saying? That you don't need to be questioning me. Like, now we can talk right here. What do you mean? Like, listen to the tone of voice. You got to listen to what he's saying without saying it. Listen, I'm gonna rewind that part you just for a little bit.
In that manner. And so there's just a lot of inconsistencies, and the family is also wondering where is his phone? When are we going to get his phone back?
Yeah. Well, I would have to speak to investigations about that. I would assume it would be sooner rather than later. But let me ask you this: are you locals or somewhere that you and I can meet?
Why would you want to meet with me? We just,
apparently there's a lot of questions that you have.
Yeah. There's a lot of questions that a lot of people have. So we're just.
So now you hear him getting riled up, right? You know what I'm saying? I know y'all can hear it riled up. Like I said, that he got we got questions. We can answer questions all day on the phone. Why do you have to meet with me to answer questions, right? That don't make no sense, but we know. And I probably shouldn't say this, and well, I'm trying not to say stuff that, man, just know somebody else is got roughed up. Let's just say that. Somebody else got a broken arm, right? And so now he's saying that he wants to meet with the guy, the lone guy. You see, 2 meetings he want to have with people who are asking questions, who dispute the narrative that they put out there. He wants to meet with 2 people. Oh, where's that guy at? He's saying that? I would love to meet him. I would love to meet him. And then here we go with me. Yeah, man, where are you at? Are you local? I mean, I would love to meet you. Why? Because you got a lot of questions. What that got to do with meeting me? Just answer the questions, right? So we know what this is right here. He got a little perturbed, as I would say.
Here's where we're at. I'm not one to beat around the bush. There are certain people that are pushing a false narrative. And law enforcement, we're not in a position where we can come out into public and defend ourselves.
Now, who are those certain people that are pushing a false narrative? And you heard what he said before that. I'm not one to beat around the bush. He really want to say it's you, because I'm pretty sure I called 3 times. And by now my number is probably etched in stone in the so I called 3 times. They sent me the they sent me the brain, then they sent me the Stillen Staten, Officer Major Stillen Staten, who's the second in command. Then they sent me the Major Mitchell. So he was like, here's where we are. There's certain people that are pushing a false narrative, right? So we're not in a position to come out and defend themselves publicly, but evidently they can do it privately. How are you going to defend yourself? Nobody's attacking you, sir. So there's no need to defend yourself. We're just uncovering things that don't add up, right? So this guy right here he's a tough character. He's a tough cookie.
But I welcome the opportunity to sit down and talk with anyone and answer any questions about Mr. Magee's passing.
You hear him again. I welcome. Like, I would be so to meet somebody who dares to question what we got going on over here, right? Who dares to question what we got going over here. That's what that voice sounds like to me.
Well, and I definitely appreciate that, but of course, concerning all of the suspicious things that we've uncovered,
And I'm trying to be diplomatic and say it, in a way that, I'm just like, man, ain't nobody coming at us, y'all crooked, evil chumps. But that's not what I said. This is how I put that. And I don't even think I did a good job. But this is how I put what I just said to him.
Just in this case, but about the history of the Vance County Sheriff Department, it would be just wise for anyone to just, depend on other people. I don't know if I'm pretty sure. How long have you been a major?
Oh, since probably the 1st of August.
Oh, but you've been with the department for how long?
May will be 6 years.
Oh, okay. So, I don't know how long have you known it, but, people from Henderson and, several, officers have been, accused, not even accused, but been charged of misconduct and things like that. People talk about, the Henderson police department, as well as, sheriff departments in surrounding counties being, somewhat, not all the way in line with the law and how things are handled there. So,
so that's the way I put it. The way, I try to, like I said, he said he won't try to beat around the bush. I was beating around the bush. That's the only way I could have said it. But you hear me say, and the surrounding counties, right? Vance question and the surrounding county. Now watch what he say. Watch where he say he came from. Mind you, he said he's been a major since what? April, March. But watch the county that he said he came from.
That's the concern that, people have with, even this. Like, as far as one concern we have as a family is, we were shown the footage of him walking back and forth from his truck trailer, but we were never shown the footage of him dropping that trailer off. Why were we not shown that footage?
I don't even know that I've seen it, to be honest with you.
No, it's no answer. I don't know, honestly. You know why? Because it shows what really happened. You know what I'm saying? You see you see the deep breath that he took? Man. Why didn't we show that? What kind of excuse then can we give? And he could think of none, so he said, I don't know, to be honest with you. We know why. You only showed the people what would accommodate the narrative that you put out to the public.
So I guess where I'm at is what can I?
See, look, he was stuck. Hold on, I'm gonna rewind that. See how long he was stuck when I asked him that question.
That trailer off. Why were we not shown that footage?
I don't even know that I've seen it, to be honest with you. So I guess where I'm at is what can I do to help you at this point?
Look, he didn't know how to answer, so now he got to ask me a question. What can I do to help you? Be honest. And that's what I pretty much said, but of course I was kind of tiptoeing with kid gloves.
We were just, once again, looking for transparency. We haven't heard from, a lot of the players in it. The family, have not been contacted as they feel need be, by the sheriff.
That I can help you with.
Mm-hmm. You say that you can or you can't?
No, that is something I can help you with.
Okay.
So now he says he can help us with contacting the family. So I guess once again, now, of course, I'm a cousin. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the immediate family. I'm like a third or fourth cousin right now. You know what I'm saying? So he talking about he can help me with it. Now you need to be contacting the people. You know what I mean? So now he can help me with it. That's something I can help you with. All right, so let's get to helping. Let's get to talking to these people, right? Hold on. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he had. Why all of a sudden now that you want to help, right?
And I just got off the phone with the SBI, and is the SBI actively in?
Now this is the kicker to. I almost forgot about this. This is the kicker to the phone call.
Involved in this investigation?
Sir, if they are, I'm not aware of it.
Now, they told us that the SBI was being called. We're going to work with the SBI in investigating this matter. Now, you are Major Mitchell. At the beginning of the call, I asked you about the Javion Magee case. Oh, yeah, I know about that. Yeah. He almost sounded like the guy on the call who made the 911 call, right? You remember the laugh he did? Yeah, yeah, he did. He said, I know about this case, you know what I mean? But then when asked if the SBI is involved, he say, I don't know, right? Hold on, we'll ride it a little bit. We're going to ride a little bit.
And is the SBI actively involved in this investigation?
Sir, if they are, I'm not aware of it.
So if they are, but Sheriff Brame distinctly said, that he's going to call in the SBI to help investigate.
We've actually called them and the Federal Bureau multiple times.
But you said that you're not aware if they are investigating the case.
Involvement, I have no idea.
So look, so when I say, okay, well, Sheriff Brame said you called them, right? He said, yeah, we called them. Yeah, we called them, but I don't know if they're involved. Like, how are you not aware? How are you aware that we've called them, but you're not aware if they've gotten involved yet? That doesn't make sense. We've aware that, are the SBI involved in the investigation? I'm not aware of it. I thought Sheriff Brame said that he called. Yeah, he did call. We called the FBI, the SBI, yeah, but I'm not aware if they've involved. How are you not aware? You like the third in command, as you will hear, later on down the line. You like the third in the command. How are you not aware that the SBI is involved? And mind you, like I said, you'll hear the SBI call tomorrow. And I just gotta let you hear it, because that one had me frustrated. I'd be really trying to, and not kind of, get perturbed, but that one had me kind of on the edge. But they trying to spin me, but really they spinning themselves, because if you would know this is such a big case. Like I said, even when I called the medical examiner's office, they knew about this case. The medical examiner was like, yeah, hold on, let me take some notes so I can send to my supervisor. Apparently, and if this is some of y'all, please stop. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, they have been getting threats as well, the medical examiner's office. So if that's some of y'all out there, man, don't threaten the medical examiner office, man. I don't know who's in what, but don't threaten the people, man. Maybe I don't know. Everybody might not be involved in the cover up. I don't know, but hold on. Hold on, and let's finish this call.
Okay, but you have called them.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, who makes that call? Does the DA have to make that call, or
no? That would actually be the bureau itself.
The DA doesn't request them. Is that what I'm asking?
Yeah, absolutely. But it's up to the bureaus as to whether or not they feel like it merits their involvement.
Okay, that's okay. So it's just up to them. Okay. And lastly, is there Deputy Williamson?
You have a first name?
No, just initials, JB.
No, sir. Like I said, I'm not from this area, and I don't honestly know every deputy's name, so that one I'm not familiar with.
So now he's familiar with the case. He's been with the department for 6 years. He's been a major for 6 months, I said, but he's not familiar with the deputy who is listed on the police report. Nobody knows who this JB Williamson is. Nobody knows who this JB Williamson is. Right? How are you going to be? Yeah, basically, there you go, another deep breath. Anytime people take deep breath before they answer, you know what I'm saying? Like you can, hold on, we and look, like he just, I don't know. There's no way I can know every deputy. No, but you should know the one with this case since you know so much about it.
Okay, that's okay. So it's just up to them. Okay. And lastly, is there Deputy Williamson?
You have a first name?
No, just initials, JB.
No, sir. Like I said, I'm not from this area.
Sir. Anytime somebody start laughing, sir, I'm not from this area. He's trying to think of something to be like, yeah or no. Like I can't say yeah because then we want to speak to him. I can't say no because his name is listed on the police report. So it's like I just don't know.
I don't honestly know every deputy's name, so that one I'm not familiar with.
Okay, how many deputies do y'all have?
Ooh, last count was 47.
47. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Well,
So,
not really. It's smaller than my previous, but yeah.
oh, where did you serve previously?
Oh, I call myself retired from Franklin County.
Oh, okay.
Bam! There we have it. There we have it. Franklin County. Everybody has told us what type of cooperation Franklin and Granville County have. Some people say that the people in that may allegedly be involved in Javion's demise may have been deputies from the neighboring county. Yeah, you said it. You said it. Franklin County, and he said he called himself so-called retired. That means he served a lot of time in Franklin County, right? Franklin County, and watch what I say. Hold on, watch what I say.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Well, not really. It's smaller than my previous, but yeah.
Oh, where did you serve previously?
Oh, I call myself retired from Franklin County.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Franklin. We've heard some things about Franklin County too. What so the Internal Affairs Division, that's not a separate division. That's just, me talking to a major or a sheriff or
no, it is a separate division, but I'm not in the IA, but I do supervise it.
Okay.
All right, so that makes no sense, right? Is the Internal Affairs Division a separate division? I'm not in the IA, but I supervise it. That makes not a bit of sense. I'm not in the Internal Affairs Division, but I supervise it. See, I see that. See how easy it is for the sheriff to move laterally. Ain't no telling what in the world that he got done or that he did out there in county.
So who can I speak with the IA, and what is the IA's particular job? Like, if I had a complaint with the department,
they do is investigate complaints on officers.
Oh, okay, but not investigation. So who do we, talk to if we feel that the investigation is, not being handled properly, or we feel that we've uncovered some things that dispute the narrative?
That would be captain. That would be the captain of CID.
The captain of CID. Do you have a name, sir?
Yes, her name is Captain Gooch.
Gooch, Billy Gooch.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Billy Gooch. Hold on, I gotta come on full screen for this one. Hold on, Billy Gooch. Does anybody know who Billy Gooch is? Right? The captain of the Internal Affairs Division is Billy Gooch. I see you MTGBN here, so I know you know who Billy Gooch is. Billy Gooch is the one who is really close friends with T&R Repair or Ray and Faye Patrick, because and I don't even have the time to go back in the annals of saved pictures to find that Facebook post, but there are about 2 or 3 Facebook posts where Faye or Ray Patrick is thanking Billy Gooch and his wife Sharon Gooch or whoever for what they've done for them, that night before. Mind you, the T&R truck repair is where our brother Javion was found. So we want Billy Gooch, yeah, how funny. Yeah, Billy Gooch to investigate the area or the scene of the crime where many people feel that people from T and R, if they are not directly involved, they may know a little more than they are saying. Remember the first time I went to Henderson, the first video I did about it, I walked in and I spoke with, I assumed that to be Faye Patrick. She's the one who gave me my card instantly back and said, "Nah, we're not talking," and it was then right then that my stomach started to bubbling. I was like, yeah, okay, it's more than meets the eye here. So now we have the head of the CID, and I don't even know. I thought it was the AID, the Internal Affairs Division. I don't even know what the CID is. I'm gonna have to call them back. I'm gonna have to call them back and see what's that about. But we expect him to be the person to investigate a possible cover-up on the property of TNR Trucking Repair. You can't make this up. This how close-knit and tight this thing is. And Sheriff Brain, once again, is nowhere to be found. I haven't even hit my homeboy up. Let me hit him up real quick and see if he ever talked to him, because they told him to call back at 2:00. Let me see if he ever got back with him. But you see, when they transferred me now, that call I made was about 3:00, and Sheriff Brain wasn't in the office. So I doubt, once again, like nobody, like I said, y'all call the Vance County Sheriff Department, man. Y'all for real, man. This is for real. I know, and this only takes a couple. I sent my man about 25 questions this morning to ask, and I didn't even think to ask my man a whole bunch of those because I'm gonna have to call him back tomorrow. But this is the Vance County Sheriff Office number. Hold on. Oh, okay. I see what's the problem. This is the Vance County. Okay. I don't even know what happened now. Oh, shoot. Okay. I can't find y'all Google. Oh, that's right. I got my phone right here. But yeah, my man was stuttering all the, so here's the end of the call though. Let me not get too sidetracked. Here's the end of the call. But Billy Gooch, Jamie Williamson. Okay, nah, I don't know if it's Jamie. Oh, the Criminal Investigation Division. I don't think that they would be internal affairs.
Well, I certainly thank you for your time, Captain Mitchell, right?
No, sir, Major.
Major.
I'll take about any title.
So who is hired, Major or Captain?
A Major.
Okay. All right. Well, I certainly appreciate your time, Major Mitchell. I really appreciate it.
Write down my information, and if you need anything, call me. I'm 85 guy, and I will make myself available to you.
All right. And Major Mitchell, also someone told me that Sheriff Brain doesn't work the street. Somebody said that he's always working the courthouse. Is that true?
No, the boss, like us, is on the admin end of us. We're pretty much in the office Monday through Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we've got a courthouse division that primarily functions upstairs, but yeah, the boss is the boss, so he's got to manage everything.
Okay.
Yeah. But like I said, keep my name, and
yeah,
what's
the number? Okay. Yeah, I got you, Major Mitchell. I got that down.
Yeah. But like I said, you can call me anytime, 8 to 5.
All right. Thank you so much, Major Mitchell.
Yes, sir. Call me anytime.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So yeah, that is the call from Major Mitchell. He says he's the supervises the what is that? What is that? The IAD, the criminal investigation system. But the Vance County Sheriff Office, their number is 252-738-2200. Now, as you see, he said that he doesn't know if the SBI is investigating this matter. He doesn't know. Now, he's saying that they called them. How do we know? How do we know that's even a true statement? We've called them, but I don't know if but the coroner has not ruled yet. I don't think the coroner has not ruled yet. It looks like the coroner and the medical examiner may be on the up and up from what I'm getting. I don't want to say too much, but it looks like, you know what, from what I'm hearing, that the coroner, you know, may be, you know, not on the take, as they say, but that still remains to be seen. Yeah, they are running in local circles, but as I talk with the lady, and I'm going to send you that call as soon as she I'm going to play that call, because she says, like, the lady was taking interest. I think she had a agent right beside her, from what because they got the hotline. So the people who answer the hotline are not actual agents. But this person said, well, the person that she was talking to was kind of relaying information to another individual. And I guess, and once you call them, you got to get on in. You got to go ahead and tell them what's going on, because that's gonna grab their attention. Now, Magee, let me see what my brother say. Did he get with Hey, so my man whom they told to call at 2:00 said he didn't answer, sent me the voicemail 3 times. How can he's he's here to protect and serve? So if you call, don't ask for Vane, ask for Detective Gooch, Mitchell, Bishop, all of those guys. Labra, as they say. I keep saying Labra, but it's Labra. Exactly. And that's why I asked him, and he had no answer. I asked him, okay, well, y'all are keep showing, or you keep, you show the parents clips of him walking back and forth to the trailer. Now, why didn't you show the family the footage of him driving up on that lot, dropping his trailer off, and going to the Walmart? Now, mind you, Miss Faye Patrick already texted one of my cousins, saying that, my cousin asked her, look, did you see anybody see my brother? Was anybody with him? The lady was like, I didn't see him, but you have to ask my husband, Ray, because he saw him coming across the street from the Shell station when we were about to close up. Now, only thing we have to do is show them that text and say, okay, where's the footage of this? What happened when he dropped that truck off? Point blank, bottom line. Point blank, bottom line. He, without knowing, he admitted there are more videos. Yeah, he don't have an answer for that, because there is no answer. There is no answers. That's why he got kind of, hey, where you at, man? You got a lot of questions, and I ain't got answers for him. So I want to meet you. You know what I'm saying? I'll be more than happy to sit down with you. Like he wanted to meet the other man who said, the brother was, Javion was beat up. So now I can understand the intimidation factor from people who may live there, right? As I said, one person I heard, they said he got his arm broke. And that's why I told, anybody, to kind of chill out, because somebody saying that, it was some of my people. I was like, I ain't got no people. I don't have no people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no people. So I was like, nah, it can't be none of my people, because I don't got no people. My people be somewhere doing something productive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't put that on me. I was like, no, I will never meet them. So, I don't think nobody, and then so my people, the person I was talking to was like, nah, not your people. Like, I guess some of your people who watch the show. And I was like, nah, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? That's probably some of them good old boys. That's like, okay, man, you better be quiet. Just like the good old boys from that number. And we all know that number. They made me take the video down when I shared that number last time. So, but y'all remember the threats that came, and like I said, like all of, so now I'm still wondering who called from private. Was like, be careful, my brother. Be careful, my brother. Let me see if I can find that video. Be careful. Let me see if I can find that file real quick. Because now I'm thinking, okay, was it Bishop? Was it Staten? Staten, was it what was my other brother that we was talking about? Terry. What was his name? Terry. Don't remember, what was it? Was it Brain? What could it have been? Mitchell? Could it have been Gooch? Like, it was definitely somebody from the police department. I would think so. Let me see if I can find the Be Careful joint, because we've heard a lot of voices since then. So let's see if that's out there. Ah, man, don't tell me. Okay, now I can't. I'm gonna have to go back to the video. But yeah, man. So so it said like the dude was the black caller, and Mitchell said be careful, because everybody kind of agrees that it was kind of two people that I guess that made the call. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull that up so we can see. So we can compare that voice. So if I can find it real quick, I will. But if not, man, I gotta get it another day. But I just wanted to play that conversation with him. Now, he did say that I could okay, here it is. Okay, here it is. He did say that I could call him back. So let's see if we can distinguish this. I'll play it again. Hold on. Let's see if we can distinguish this voice from any other voices we heard. Let me see. Let's see if I can get this on. I done lost the file. But yeah, man. So yeah, man. God is once again Psalm 27:1. We just read that in Bible study. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life, and whom shall I be afraid? I just did. I just did. I'm getting kind of smart. Okay. So let's go with the be careful, my brother, real quick. Hold on. This is one of the kind of I think the first lives. So it might be kind of choppy. But we're gonna play it real quick and see if anybody can distinguish this voice. Let me see if this the one. Okay, yeah, this the one. We are live. Oh yeah, see, yeah, this the one that freezing up. These guys did anything? I said it's a possibility that they may be involved in a cover-up. You're talking about everyone I so, and I'm sure that if they relative was in the same position, that you was going to go, I thought that was probably not a good idea. Okay, here you go. Let's see. And this is the picture where, you know, I can't. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Look at this. Oh, here you go.
Okay, who are the people? Okay, who are the people I'm lying on? Okay, who are the people I'm lying on? Okay, who are the people I'm lying on? Everything on my YouTube, I literally say it's alleged. People are telling me. So be specific, my brother. Who am I lying on? You know what I'm saying? Because my brother. Okay, once again, I don't. Who am I lying on? You know what I'm saying? Because my brother. My lying on. You know what I'm saying? Because my brother. Okay, once again, I don't. You know what I mean? Be specific, my brother. Who am I lying on? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, when you call right, so we getting a little bit of lagging in there. Hold on, we'll play this a couple more. So yeah, so that's the voice. I ain't really see what y'all was saying, but yeah, man. So yeah, and that is a question too. I see somebody asking, can somebody tell me if the truck was inside of the fence? Because the sheriff said they both was. Now that is a thing to be disputed. I appreciate you for the super chat, Miss Terry Lady T. You are definitely a smart man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't show the can I? But yeah, I definitely appreciate it. Appreciate it. I definitely will keep going. But yeah, that's something to be debated as well. That's something to be debated as well. As far as the truck being inside or outside, the fence. You said somebody said it sounded like Sheriff Brain. Sound like a voice Taylor haven't spoken with to me. Yeah, I mean it might be a voice that's doctored too. You know, so barely cannot hear. Well, yeah, we have to bring that back up. You know, on an isolated on the thing. I was playing that from the YouTube. I can't find it on this computer. So but yeah, man, it's obvious, man. Like somebody said, they're running in circles, man. They do not like to answer questions about this situation. They do not like to answer questions about Javion. And so all I ask y'all to do, once again, that sheriff number, and I got it pulled up. Vance County Sheriff Office number. Somebody type it in the chat while you listening. 252-738-2200. Once again, that's 252-738-2200. And call Mr. Mitchell now. If y'all, you know, got a clan, or if y'all, you know, you got some hard hitting brothers and sisters want to go, and he want to meet with y'all, you know, take him up on the offer. If y'all around there, you know what I'm saying. But of course, like I know, like if they can do this to Javion, then they can do it to anybody, and you know that nobody will be none the wiser. Taylor, did the company bring up charges? Did the company bring up charges? Nah, and that's another thing too. Somebody just texted me before the show, and you remember our dear brother, Tremaine White. His sister was on the program
a couple of nights ago. Much love to the White family. Tremaine White was the 41-year-old trucker who was home visiting his mother in Liberty, Mississippi, and was found deceased in the jail after getting into it with some officers. So, but if you look at what they did for him, this is what the Walmart distribution center and the let me see if I got it. So the Walmart distribution center did for him and the company. This is what the company that he drove for did for him. Let's pull this up real quick. Let me see. This is what they did for him. That's what they did for him when they found out he was passed. They put the big reef on the truck that he drove, showing how much they, loved the brother. And also, this is what they did at the facility. In memory of Walmart driver Tremaine, rest in peace. Now, they showed that brother some love. Now, somebody said that they went on KLM, our website, and they said they didn't see anything about Javion. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can't put, that's right. Yeah, you can't put the whole number in there. Yeah, they tripping, man. They tripping, but yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot what they do. But yeah, the Vance County Sheriff Office, that's a public number, just like the FBI number. But nevertheless, y'all heard the number, or you can do like I do, Google it. Google the number, call, and just keep the press, because they can't like I was told when I was little. Once you tell one lie, you got to tell another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. And sooner or later, you're not going to remember the lies you've told. That's put it on the banner. Look at my girl MGTV. That you sure they ain't gonna flag my video on the banner? Cause they always got something they want to take my videos down for. So let's see if this works. But yeah, y'all. So this is the number 252-738. Let me see. So yeah, that is it. But yeah, we somebody said they did not see nothing about our brother Javion on that company's website. You've never heard of that public info? What have you ever heard of? Which is not letting me remove the number. You're gonna have to. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Don't put it in the chat, because they be tripping. But yeah, y'all see it right there. It's on the banner. And so that is the number. Y'all just calling once again to spread. Hey, listen, man, we want justice for Javion. And you hear him try to discredit in the beginning. Yeah, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I ain't gonna beat around the bush. You've been spreading misinformation. That's what he might as well have said, because I know he probably know who he was talking to. But he said people have been spreading misinformation. Now, once again, man, if they're going to stick to this story that someone wrapped a rope around their neck 11 times and then tied it, do you see how that rope was tied to the top of the tree? And I'm not going to show that again. But there's no way, man, that like 11 times, like I'm just imagining like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And just, you know what I'm saying? That don't even seem plausible, right? Unbelievable. Non-cipher, as my 5% brothers would say. But I don't think, once again, they expected, this level of concern or attention on this case. So I think that is why now, only thing they can do is deny and deflect, threaten, lie, confuse, deceive, all of those things. All of those things. That is pretty much all that they can do to, keep people off their tracks. So I hope this, once again, matter of fact, I hope this conversation that we heard shed some light. And matter of fact, I'm gonna just play it one more time without stopping it. So, maybe you guys can see what I didn't see and point some things out in the chat. But I'm gonna just play it one more time without stopping, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. I ain't gonna hold y'all up tonight.
Yes. Can I have the Internal Affairs Division?
This is Sheriff Curtis Rain. Currently, I'm not in the office at this time. Please leave a message after the beep.
You may start your message.
Hi, you have reached Major Satan with the Vance County Sheriff's Office. Please leave a detailed message, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. Thank you.
It's the third time calling, huh?
Mitchell.
Yes. Is this the Internal Affairs Division?
Hi, well, I'm the major. I can probably help you.
Yeah. How you doing, Mitchell?
I'm doing well. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I'm calling concerning the Javion Magee case.
Yeah.
I was told we called the FBI and the State Bureau of Investigation. And, when we reported our concerns with the FBI concerning the case, they told us to call the SBI and to call the Internal Affairs Division. And so, I'm just following their instructions about calling, concerning the, are you familiar with the Javion Magee case?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Okay, so we we've talked to several people. I'm with the family, and there was a couple of witnesses who said Javion Magee was beat up when he was found, and so we thought that was strange when the sheriff said
that's not factual.
You mean, so the people who listed on the police report and the people that I've talked to is not factual?
That is what I'm saying. That is correct.
Oh, how do you know?
Because I was there.
Oh, you was there.
Yes, sir.
You was there on the scene?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so why was the other guy who found them not listed on the police report, Mr. Claude? That's the one that we talked to.
Now, I'm not familiar with him. Is he the lawn care guy?
Yeah, he's the other loan care guy. The loan care guy that the other gentleman was working for.
Well, if he's made that statement, he hasn't made it to us.
Well, yeah, he said he's told everybody, but nobody wanted to believe him.
He said that Javion Magee was beaten up.
Yes, and he said that to everyone out there. And also,
he would need to call me, and I would need to meet him, because that's the first I've heard of that. I'd be more than willing to meet him.
So the report said a detective Labor was on the scene.
Detective Labra, yeah.
Labra. So yeah, so it didn't mention a Detective Mitchell, and then of course I spoke with Detective Bishop.
Yeah, and I'm not a detective. I'm the major. And of course, any incident like that, I'm going to stop in.
Oh, okay. So you stopped in, and people find it once again impossible for him to be sitting on the ground like that. And I spoke with several investigators who say there's no way if he was struggling like that, because anytime that you asphyxiate yourself, you struggle, and there was no uprooting of the grass or the ground in that manner. And so there's just a lot of inconsistencies, and the family is also wondering where is his phone? When are we going to get his phone back?
Yeah, well, I would have to speak to investigations about that. I would assume it would be sooner rather than later. But let me ask you this: are you local? Is there somewhere that you and I can meet?
Why would you want to meet with me? Apparently
there's a lot of questions that you have.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions that a lot of people have. So
here's where we're at. I'm not one to beat around the bush. There are certain people that are pushing the false narrative, and law enforcement. We're not in a position where we can come out into public and defend ourselves. But I welcome the opportunity to sit down and talk with anyone and answer any questions about Mr. McGee's passing.
Well, and I definitely appreciate that, but of course, concerning, all of the suspicious things that we've uncovered, not just in this case, but about the history of the Vance County Sheriff Department, it would be, just wise for anyone to just, depend on other people. I don't know if I'm pretty sure. How long have you been a major?
Oh, since probably the 1st of August.
Oh, but you've been with the department for how long?
May will be 6 years.
Oh, okay. So, I don't know how long have you known it, but, people from Henderson and, several, officers have been, accused, not even accused, but been charged of misconduct and things like that. People talk about, the Henderson Police Department, as well as, sheriff departments in surrounding counties being, somewhat, not all the way in line with the law and how things are handled there. So that's the concern that, people have with, even this. Like, as far as one concern we have as a family is, we were shown the footage of him walking back and forth from his truck trailer, but we were never shown the footage of him dropping that trailer off. Why were we not shown that footage?
I don't even know that I've seen it, to be honest with you. So I guess where I'm at is what can I do to help you at this point?
We were just, once again, looking for transparency. We haven't heard from, a lot of the players in it. The family, have not been contacted as they feel need be, by the sheriff.
That I can help you with.
Mm-hmm. You say that you can or you can't?
No, that is something I can help you with.
Okay. And I just got off the phone with the SBI, And is the SBI actively involved in this investigation?
If they are, I'm not aware of it.
So if they are, but Sheriff Brame distinctly said, that he's going to call in the SBI to help investigate.
We've actually called them and the Federal Bureau multiple times.
But you said that you're not aware if they are investigating the case.
Involvement, I have no idea.
Okay, but you have called them.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, who makes that call? Does the DA have to make that call, or
no? That would actually be the Bureau itself.
The DA doesn't request them. Is that what I'm asking?
Yeah, absolutely. But it's up to the bureaus as to whether or not they feel like it merits their involvement.
Okay, that's okay. So it's just up to them. Okay. And lastly, is there a Deputy Williamson?
You have a first name?
No, just initials, JB.
No, sir. Like I said, I'm not from this area, and I don't honestly know every deputy's name, so that one I'm not familiar with.
Okay, how many deputies do y'all have?
Last count was 47.
47. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Well, not really. It's smaller than my previous, but yeah.
Oh, where did you serve previously?
Oh, I call myself retired from Franklin County.
Oh, okay, yeah, Franklin. We've heard some things about Franklin County too. What so the Internal Affairs Division, that's not a separate division. That's just me talking to a major or a sheriff or.
No, it is a separate division, but I'm not in the IA, but I do supervise them.
Okay, so who can I speak with the IA, and what is the IA's particular job? Like, if I had a complaint with the department, they do is
investigate complaints on officers.
Oh, okay, but not investigation. So who do we, talk to if we feel that the investigation is, not being handled properly, or we feel that we've uncovered some things that dispute the narrative? That would be
captain. That would be the captain of CID.
The captain of CID. Do you have a name, sir?
Yes, her name is Captain Gooch.
Gooch, Billy Gooch.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I certainly thank you for your time, Captain Mitchell, right?
No, sir, Major.
Major.
I'll take about any title.
So who is hired, Major or Captain?
A Major.
Okay. All right. Well, I certainly appreciate your time, Major Mitchell. I really appreciate it.
Write down my information, and if you need anything, call me. I'm 85 guy, and I will make myself available to you.
All right. And Major Mitchell, also someone told me that Sheriff Brame doesn't work the street. Somebody said that he's always working the courthouse. Is that true?
No, the boss, like us, is on the admin end of us. So we're pretty much in the office Monday through Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, we've got a courthouse division that primarily functions upstairs, but yeah, the boss is the boss, so he's got to manage everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, like I said, keep my name, and
what's the number? Okay. I got you, Major Mitchell. I got that down.
Yeah. Well, like I said, you can call me anytime, 8 to 5.
All right. Thank you so much, Major Mitchell.
Yes, sir. Call me anytime.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So yeah, that's old Major Mitchell, man. He's formerly from Franklin County. As somebody put in the chat, Vance, Franklin, Granville, and don't forget Warren County. All of those counties run together, and I have heard several testimonies of corruption, blatant, racism, blatant, outright lawlessness from law enforcement. So I remember the sheriff in Granville County. What's his name? Mr. Brendel Wilkins, I think his name. Just got out of jail for attempting to expire one of his own deputies. And these jokers in the courtroom talking about when he gets out, we would elect him for sheriff again. Caught on tape for using racist rhetoric. So Granville is next to Vance County. Now, if you know the story, if you didn't know, like I looked up the history of Vance County, and because everybody says that, you know, it was a popular it is full of black people, but the reason why it is now, because they restructured it. They restructured it because they wanted some type of political, they wanted Warren and Granville to have more Republicans than, you know, these counties. So what they did, Warren, Granville, and Franklin counties all took a part of themselves and pushed it out where all the black people were and made Vance County. So really, Vance County is just a subsidiary of Warren, Granville, and Franklin. If y'all look up the history of Vance County, named for Zebulon Vance, and Zebulon Vance called it his little what did he call it? My little black thing or something like that. He there's a look up Zebulon B. Vance, man. It's going to tell you the story of Vance County. And because, you know, they wanted to redistrict and they wanted to keep all the black people in somewhere where they could be easily controlled, they took that area or those areas of the county and restructured it. So now we have Vance County. So, He wanted me. I was like, yo, man, who you deal with? I'm a Jamaican boy. Who you deal with? By Mama Clot. Who you think you deal with? But yeah, like I don't know. Like, you know, I felt that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are you at? Like, you know, like you know how you have a problem with somebody and they, you know, they keep talking on the phone. You're like, where you at, man? Where you at? Like, that's the kind of energy I got from him. Yeah, Zebulon, you remember the guy who got found in the pond, you know, was in Zebulon. So, you know, I thank my brother, my brother, what's his name, Mitchell, for taking the call. You know, pretty sure you're going to see the video. And this is nothing against you. This is something against, I guess, the whole entire department, which has not really been true transparent, as Sheriff Brame said in his interview. Like I said, the family has not, you know, received a lot of attention, a lot of care, a lot of information, a lot of sympathy, a lot of anything outside that first meeting. You know, when they had, you know, the pastor and, you know, they wanted to pray and, you know, hurry up and shuffle them out. And by the time they got out of that meeting and was wanting to go see Javion, oh, no, he's already been shipped back to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? They played those kind of games. You know, so this is something, like I said, people are not letting me forget. Like in my hometown, you know, people say, yo, what's up with Javion? Like he from here. He from Wayne County. He way from Chicago. Yeah, what's up with Javion? But people once again call all around the nation. Yeah, I'm just been following you since the Javion case. Javion. So we not gonna let this die. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna make a few more calls. It's just gonna be that's what it is. Like, you know, we got a lot of unanswered questions, and somebody got to answer them. You heard my brother, he couldn't answer a couple of them. You know, he had to deflect and like, yo, man, let's meet, man. Let's meet and duke it out. So that's what that sounded. But yeah, man, we in the last days, people will be truce breakers, incontinent, murderers, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God, lovers of themselves, incontinent, fierce. All of those scriptures. I wouldn't just be living in places like this. How do you live? So and I guess I know because people are used to dealing with it, right? It's sort of like they say the frog in the hot water, right? The frog is in the hot water and it's just heating up and heating up and heating up and heating up. But the frog don't know it's getting hot enough to boil him. You know what I'm saying? Until it's too late. And so that's what I see in these areas. Like I said, you know, it's and like Harriet Tubman said, I would have saved more people if they just knew they were slaves. Think about it. If you've been born into a situation and that's all you've known, you don't see nothing wrong with it, right? It's like a kid who's born in a family full of hustlers, and he grow up watching people hustle and smoke and drink and shoot dice in the house, and you know what I'm saying. They when he gets 7 years old, they give him his first pack to go outside and do. He don't see nothing wrong with that lifestyle because that's what he grew up in. Same situation there. People don't see it, nothing wrong with just. Well, you know how that is. You know how that is. Well, you know how the old people are. And so they just deal with it. So that's I don't fault people because, like I said, I got some people in my circle who are just look. I've been here. I'm gonna deal with it. Like I said, I be talking to people from Mississippi now. Mississippi been going haywire within these past couple of years. And people be calling me from Mississippi, and I'm like, how in the world? Like, what? But people have, as you heard, and I don't know if y'all saw the Tremaine White sister up here, like she was explaining, like, yeah, they just, like if y'all heard the call with me and the girls, she was like, yeah, they had a funeral for the child. Like she sound like she was in an old Sounder movie or something. I don't know if y'all ever seen Sounder, but yeah, I'm that old. Sounder. We used to watch that in school. But she sounded like, she was in one of Esther Roll daughter in Roots or something. Was Esther Roll in Roots or was that John Amos? I think Esther Roll. Esther Roll was in one of those Butler movies type deals, but so man, we just got to keep the pressure on. Y'all got the numbers. Y'all got the FBI, the SBI. Just call and ask questions. Call and be like, hey, have you heard about this? I think this, that, and the other. And whatever you think is the most important part of, the case, let them know. But Galatians 6 and 9, I think. Be not weary in well doing, for in due season you will reap a harvest if you faint not. And that's what we're going to do. We're not going to get weary. We're not going to get tired. We're going to, once again, we're going to be rejuvenated. We're going to be rejuvenated. Those that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They will mount up with wings as eagles. Oh, she was in Rosewood. I knew it was one of those country movies. I know Esther Roll was the mama in Good Times, but yeah. But we shall run and not be weary. We shall walk and not faint. So I thank y'all for tuning in. Check out tomorrow night. Tomorrow night I'm gonna go over the SBI call and probably some other calls we're gonna make tomorrow. But I just want to give people a inside view of what you hear. Cicely Tyson. I knew it was. Look, so okay, y'all dating y'all selves too. But I thank y'all so much for tuning in, and may God bless y'all and keep y'all safe throughout the night. And may his love and his angels watch over y'all. But peace and blessings, man. We appreciate y'all, everybody who likes and shares and subscribes and talked about the channel, sends donations, sends super chats. I really appreciate that. But y'all be blessed, man. Peace and love.